How's it going, everyone? In this video, I want to talk about some news that's a little bit dated at this point, but did go a little bit under the radar as well. This came out like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. Persona 4 Golden might be having a PlayStation 4 and Nintendo Switch release. We'll talk about that. PlayStation Plus games in 2021 have been tallied by Polygon, and there's a stat of how many dollars of video games people got in 2021 if you did have a Plus subscription. We'll talk about that, and Relayer, an upcoming Mech game that I have talked briefly about, has gotten some brand new gameplay in the form of the Ice Planet gameplay. We'll talk that at the end of this video. But as you guys probably know, Persona 4 Arena Ultimax, the fighting game, will be coming to PlayStation and Nintendo Switch and PC actually in 2022, I believe in March of 2022. However, on the website, it was noted by Scrambled Faz over on Twitter that there was a edition listed on the official website that is called the Midnight Channel Collection Deluxe Edition. Now, that has a lot of people thinking that this might be something in regards to Persona 4 Golden having a release, and the Midnight Channel Collection is Persona 4 Arena Ultimax and Persona 4 Golden combined. An archive page of the V2 version from 5 days ago doesn't have it as noted by Scrambled Fast. That would be absolutely awesome. I'm really befuddled by Atlas sometimes as why they release certain games on certain platforms but not on other platforms. For example, Persona 5 is on the PlayStation 4, it's on the PlayStation 3, but it's not on PC or Nintendo Switch. Persona 5 Royal is only available on the PlayStation 4, but Persona 5 Strikers is available on the Nintendo Switch. It's available on PC, but that game's a follow-up to Persona 5. For whatever reason, that game isn't available on PC and Nintendo Switch, that being Persona 5. In the case of Persona 4, for some reason, Persona 4 Golden is available on PC, obviously had a Vita release a while ago, but it's available on PC, doesn't have a PlayStation nor a Nintendo Switch release. It's just incredibly confusing to me. I'm sure they have the reasoning. Maybe they want to stagger out the releases and always keep Persona releases cycling in, releasing it on new platforms instead of dropping it all at once, but it just seems like it would make all the sense in the world to have Persona 5 on PC and Nintendo Switch if you can get it on the Nintendo Switch, which I believe you could. Persona 5, the base game, was on the PS3 after all, and it would make sense if Persona 4 Golden was available on the Switch and the PlayStation 4, because that would be a $20 game that I think a lot of people would sell. And I don't know if they had the idea of, hey, we'll use it as a promotional tool to sell this Persona 4 Arena Ultimax, this deluxe edition, and you know, if they're gonna price that at $50 or $60, I think a lot of people would still buy it just because to get the fighting game as well as Persona 4 Golden, that's a solid bundle. And you know, Persona 4 is a title that people think incredibly highly about, and some people think Persona 4 Golden is even better than Persona 5. I'm not in that camp. I think Persona 5 is the best game in the Persona franchise, but Persona 4 Golden was awesome as well. I think some people did like the story better, maybe the cast of characters, but it has all the Persona fundamentals that everybody loves. The great cast of characters, the great story, excellent music, solid turn-based battle system. It's a very, very good game. And you want games like this to be preserved as long as possible, because outside of the Vita release, it's on PC, but there's no other release of Persona 4 outside of the PlayStation 2 release, of course. And I don't know if it was available as like a PlayStation 2 downloadable title on the PS3. It may have been. But you want that game to be preserved and being able to be played on the PS5, PS4, whatever the case may be. And with a release like this, that makes all the sense in the world. It would sell additional copies, because I know that a lot of people like Persona 4 Arena, but a lot of people, you know, don't like fighting games like they like the traditional Persona RPGs. But suddenly, if you bundle in Persona 4 Golden, that becomes a much more enticing proposition where people will drop, you know, $40, $50, $60, however, whatever this is priced at. I think $50 would be a sweet spot, given like Persona 4 Arena would be a $30 release. You know, I think that's fair, and then Persona 4 Golden would be a $20 release. I think that being put together would be, you know, a pretty compelling collection that a lot of people would pick up. Alright, moving on from that, we did our PlayStation Plus recap video of 2021, just reviewing it all in all. Polygon actually did a pretty solid breakdown where they talked about the total amount of games in dollar value that you got, and it was a total of $1,424. Now, obviously, that's like MSRP, or, you know, the standard price. Games go on sale all the time, especially with those games that become plus titles, but a lot of those were new releases as well, especially the PS5 games that were dropping. You know, Plague Tale Innocence got that upgrade, then came to PS5 right away as a plus title. The Control Ultimate Edition came out on PS5, became a plus title as well. Final Fantasy VII Remake, so there were a lot of premier titles. I know to put a dollar amount to it, it sometimes can be a little bit misleading, since it really comes down to how many of those games did you play. That's really the value that you're getting, because there was also a stat that like Xbox Game Pass added over $6,000 worth of games to their subscription service, and Game Pass has been a tremendous subscription service. Don't take anything away from it, but a lot of those games on Game Pass, it's not like everybody's playing absolutely everything, but in the sense of Game Pass, I mean, just playing Halo Infinite's campaign and Forza Horizon 5, you probably already got your money's worth out of that, and then everything else added to it was just gravy for a lot of people. And then you got, you know, 3 months being sold for $1 and, you know, offers like that. Game Pass was an absolutely wonderful value. PlayStation Plus, again, started off super strong in 2021. Then it kind of tapered off in the mid portion of the year, came back a little bit towards the end, but January is kicking off Plus in a big way, man. With P5 Strikers, Deep Rock Galactic, and Dirt 5 being the plus titles for January, that is a solid month of additions, and hopefully that's going to persist through the entirety of the year. But I think people are super happy with January. I think overall 2021, a decent year, a solid year, probably would give it like a 7 out of 10, and if you look at the first 6 months of the year, I think people would give it like an 8 or a 9, but again, with July, August, September, those months being a little bit lackluster, people were a bit disappointed by it. November was very good with the VR offerings as well. But overall, a pretty decent year for PlayStation Plus. Lastly, I do want to note that the upcoming Mecha strategy title in Relayer has gotten new gameplay, about a 4-minute gameplay video, and the game looks pretty solid. From a visual standpoint, I think the game looks really good. You have this ice region that is being showcased, and yeah, you do have tactical strategy gameplay, which I don't know if everybody's going to be super into that, just because when you think about a mecha game, the type of mecha game I've been wanting is like an action mecha game, a AAA title, you know, whether it be a new Zone of the Enders or a big budget Gundam title, you know, that's what I was looking forward to. But the actual animations and the scenes that you see in the game, that looks quite good, and when you do see, you know, the action sequences playing out, that looks pretty solid. The game itself, I'm definitely going to keep an eye on it. It's dropping March 24th on PS5 and PS4. We'll see how that one turns out, but that's going to do it for me. Again, Persona 4 Gold and potentially seeing a PlayStation 4 release. Hopefully that does come to fruition with an Arena Ultimax Deluxe Edition Midnight Collection. That could be really good. PlayStation Plus offering $1,400 in value in terms of dollars with the games that they offered, but at the end of the day, it comes down to what games did you actually play, what games did you enjoy, and Relayer has gotten a brand new gameplay demo, the Ice Planet gameplay. That's going to do it for me. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.